Hi, I'm Lori Grunin, and this is a pre-production version of Pentax's latest flagship APS-C dSLR, the K-3. Pentax overhauls the K-5 successor inside and out. It's got a new anti-aliasing, filter-free 24-megapixel sensor, a new body design, a new 27-point AF system, and a new 86,000-pixel RGB metering system. There's also improved performance, with continuous shooting increasing up to 8.3 frames per second. The new autofocus system unfortunately doesn't have any live view optimizations, though Pentax says that 5 of the AF sensors are specifically for low light, and even the pre-production model was able to lock focus in some pretty dim conditions. Like the 70D, it now implements zone focus, though it doesn't display the zone, just the selected focus point when you pre-focus. It does seem to select the center of the zone, which is good, more often than not. Per Pentax, the new viewfinder has improved coatings, and while I didn't really see a perceptible difference, it's still a nice viewfinder. It's also the first camera to support USB 3.0. I'm not quite sure of the implications yet, as that depends upon implementation, but it does open the door for faster download speeds to the computer and improved bandwidth for tethered shooting. The camera also potentially delivers improved image stabilization, Pentax claims an extra stop, and better durability of the shutter for up to 200,000 cycles. Pentax brings its movie mode into parity with the rest of the world. Now it has 1080 30p and 720 60p options, along with a mic input and a headphone jack. The body design, while not completely overhauled, does have many significant changes over the K5 series. It's still sturdy with a weather-sealed magnesium alloy body and kind of heavy. The mode dial is now lockable, though I'm not sure about the implementation. There's a lock switch that you use in conjunction with the more typical central button. It seems a bit overkill to me. While I like the interface, which is typical Pentax, the company does tend to think different. On other cameras, on the brief info screen, you hit a button and then navigate around the screen, changing settings. On a Pentax, you see all the important settings on the control screen, but have to hit different buttons to change each setting. To change multiple settings from a single screen, you have to go into the more crowded and difficult to quickly parse info screen. On the K50, which has fewer features, this isn't so bad. On the feature-packed K3, though, it's more to wade through. The new navigation buttons are designed with slightly raised edges on the side that you can use to navigate diagonally. That's pretty clever. And there are some disappointments. For one, it's got a fixed rather than articulating LCD. For some reason, Pentax is the only manufacturer that resists incorporating movable LCDs. And the camera lacks built-in Wi-Fi. Pentax instead opts to use an SD card-based solution from FluCard, which will have a custom option for supporting wireless tethering via a web browser. As for Pentaxians who don't need the latest and greatest, the K5 2 and 2S will remain in the line at a lower price. I'm Lori Grunin, and this is a pre-production version of the Pentax K-3.